If I lost everything today and only had £1,000 to my name, this is exactly how I'd start again. Step by step. No shortcuts, no hype, no fantasies. Just a realistic reset that actually works. Let me be clear from the start. No day trading, no chasing trends, and absolutely no get-rich-quick nonsense. I'm not here to sell excitement. I'm here to show reality, because excitement is what usually loses people money, not discipline. This is about a sensible, realistic approach that works, especially if you're starting from zero. No experience, no insider knowledge, no advantage, just clarity, structure, and patience. This video is for normal people, people with jobs, people with families, people with responsibilities and limited time, not millionaires, not finance gurus, just people trying to build something solid over time. Let's be honest, £1,000 is not life-changing money because this isn't about the amount. It's about the habits you build with it. It shapes how you react to risk, how you deal with losses, and how patient you are when nothing exciting is happening. I'll show you exactly how I'd split it, why I'd split it this way, and what I would absolutely avoid doing. Not advice, just how I'd think. Before we go any further, a quick disclaimer. This isn't financial advice, it's education and perspective. I'm not here to tell you what to buy or which investment is best, because what works for one person might be completely wrong for another. What matters far more is how you think about money. And if you're new here, I'm Max. On this channel, we talk about money, investing, and building wealth in a straightforward, no-nonsense way. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is focusing on returns instead of foundations. They ask, how much will this make me? Instead of asking, is this something I can repeat consistently for years without burning out or panicking? Systems matter more than returns. So here's how I'd split £1,000. The first £500 goes into long-term investing. The aim here is simple: to own a small slice of the global economy. That means broad diversified index funds, or ETFs. This is not exciting money. This is money you invest with the expectation that you will leave it alone for a long time. Years, not months. This money is working quietly in the background while you focus on living your life. This is where patience gets rewarded. And no, this is not about picking individual stocks, not about trends, and definitely not about chasing the next big thing. It's about broad exposure, consistency, and letting time do the heavy lifting. This part should feel boring. Boring is good here because boring is what compounds. Real compounding doesn't shout, it doesn't send notifications, it doesn't give dopamine hits, it whispers, and most people miss it because they're looking for noise. The longer you leave this money alone, the more powerful it becomes. Not because you're smart, but because time is doing the work for you. The next £300 goes into you. This is one of the most overlooked investments early on. Your skills, your earning power, your ability to increase income. And the more you earn, the more flexibility you have later. This doesn't have to mean dramatic career changes. It could be learning a valuable skill, improving qualifications, becoming better at what you already do, something that increases your income or opens better opportunities. The goal here isn't learning for the sake of learning. The goal is leverage to make future investing easier, less stressful, and more sustainable. After that, £150 goes into an emergency buffer. This isn't about growth or returns, it's about peace of mind. This money's there to stop you panicking when something unexpected comes up. And panic is one of the fastest ways to make poor financial decisions. The final £50 goes into learning, books, education, simple tools that help you understand and manage your money better. One genuinely good financial book can change the way you think about money for the rest of your life. Now, just as important, here's what I wouldn't do with £1,000. I wouldn't day trade, I wouldn't chase hype, and I wouldn't follow random tips online. I wouldn't put money into things I don't understand, and I definitely wouldn't sit around waiting for the perfect time. The biggest risk isn't losing money, it's never getting started in the first place. Okay, so back to the real question. What if you only have £1,000? Don't panic. You don't need a Scrooge McDuck vault to get started. Think of it as your starter kit, a little cash, a little courage, and a plan that doesn't involve rocket emojis or random tips online. Be smart, keep it simple, and don't overthink it. Remember, the goal isn't to become rich overnight. It's to prove to yourself that you can start. That first £1,000 is like the first Lego brick of your money castle. Place it carefully, and over time, step by step, you'll build something way bigger. Every investor, even the pros, started with one small step. So grab your brick, take that step, and start building.